You're listening to the best Phillies sports show in the Northeast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
And here we are. It's the Sixers versus Celtics on the 1-year anniversary of Kobe Bryant's passing. And I thought that, it takes me, everybody's been asking me about the Sixers and doing their thing and showing up as a Sixers guy. And I thought that really I could not do it until tonight. Tonight was the night that I was going to show myself as the Sixers Philly sports guy, because it really did mean a lot. Like I said, I remember last year I happened to be at the Pro Bowl when this happened, and I announced to a group of about 2,000 people what had happened as we were waiting for players to come out onto the field. We were standing there, and somebody had texted me that Kobe Bryant had passed away, and then I said it out loud, and the next thing I know, everybody that was standing there started looking on their phones, and we found out that I was telling the truth. And it was one of those moments where everybody got real quiet afterwards, that it was one of those things where we just did not, it didn't feel the same after that. And the game kind of didn't feel the same after that. It was everybody was there to have a good time, but next thing you know, it all changed once we heard that Kobe had passed away. And Kobe was, lived not 15 minutes away from me, 15, 20 minutes away. He played for a rival team. He played for Lower Merion High School. I went to Ridley High School. So we were both in the Central League. I watched him kick our butts a lot of the time. And it was one of those things that, like I said, when I heard that, I was always, I wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of Kobe, especially when he played for the Lakers. But after that, it was something that just needed to, like I said, you put away the feelings of, hate, which is really more of a respect thing. Like I said, when I hate somebody, that shows a sign of respect. And I you put that away because real life takes precedence. But I'm here with you guys tonight, and we're watching number one versus number one in the West. The Los Angeles Lakers, the hated Los Angeles Lakers with King James and everything. Then you're going up against number one in the East with Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. We're trusting the process today, and we're going to be making sure we're doing our thing. And I went blue today. They're wearing red, but that's all right. That's okay. I don't care because that's you know who this is. I'm the Philly sports guy, and we're off and running. I don't know. I might be a few seconds behind everybody. I might be lagging because I'm doing my stream, but that's okay. I like to do it when I'm doing here, so you get to watch it with me nonstop over here. All right, there we go. Let's go. That's right. That's right. 2 for Simmons. You're going to watch Simmons have a great game today. Simmons is going to have a fantastic game today. That's going to be his day today. And 3-2. This game's going to go back and forth. I expect Joel and Simmons both to be big players in this game. Look at that. Look at that. Smash. He's going to go at James all day. I said that this was going to be a big day for Ben Simmons, and it looks like he's coming with some fire to start off this game. There we go. There we go. Why did you just put it up? I don't like when he goes in. And look at that. 7-3. Of course, it's a goaltending.
acceleration, that's get downhill, push the pace. It's exactly what you hope. And Trey Olden this year for Moonlight, he's looked to pass. Now, in that instance, he got downhill, nobody in front of him. I hope he maintains.
What happened? My feed's already screwing up. There we are. He looked awkward there on that shot. Really? That's what I'm dealing with today? I'm going to be dealing with this all game long? I tell you, that's the one problem with having these streams. These streams suck sometimes. Yeah, all right. I'm going to have you guys tell me what's going on for the moment because already my stream went crap. I tell you. This is why you got to have the services. Anyways, I'll be back up in just a second. But just like I said, I watched Kobe Bryant a few times in high school, and him just being able to play the way that he did. He was a men against boys back then, and just to kind of see all that stuff happen and everything. Let's go. Now we're back.
Philadelphia said it's a great opportunity for us because if you look, they have the best record in the East, but their schedule hasn't been all that difficult. 2 of their wins against Boston.
There we go. Now we're good. You hear it, right? It just stops on me. I tell you. I know that this is working fine too. I don't understand why it wants to play this game for me, but I guess it's just not going to work the way I want it to. At least on this stream, I got to go to another stream. There we go. Let's try that one. There we go.
His career high in assists when you're just under 5.
Now we're good. I tell you, it's.
Numbers are down, so they're where they are.
And we gotta say, hey.
In a groove yet, Anthony Davis.
It seems that they're going back and forth. There's a lot of points already in the first quarter. If that goes like this, it's going to be not a whole lot of defense going on.
Nice consistent force for Doc Rivers. Davis, several jab steps, jumper won't go. Harris the rebound. Sixers hit 6 of their first 8 from the field.
It's about time. I want to see some fans in the stands. It's about time to get people back in there. Oh, come on. Is this going to be like this all friggin' game long? I mean, really? I tell you. Let me see if I can get it somewhere else. Because this is about a bunch of crap. Crap, I tell you. Crap. Yeah, I'll have people join at halftime. I got to figure out what the story is with this because I'm not going to play this game all game long. It's a little frustrating already that this is the service that's got. All right, let's try it one more time. Let's try this one. It gives you like 6 different options here too to be able to pull it up from. I tell you, that's the problem. That's the problem. YouTube TV. That's what keeps pulling out. Nope. That's saying nope, it ain't gonna even show me.
Check out this app I got called Top Hatter. It is so much fun. It's basically all these mini
And we're off again, maybe. There we go.
Such a good defensive team as Tobias Harris able to connect. Harris now with 5 points.
All right.
He has been shooting so efficiently all season long, averaging a little over.
I wish I could tell him to stay away.
Closer to 20, but shooting 52% from the field, 46.
I don't know why he'd be shooting 3-pointers anyways. All right, this is really, you know what? This is about. Not yet, Josh. In fact, no, I'm not going to do a link for tonight. Tonight, I'm doing very special guests if they come on. So no straight live tonight. It's Sixers basketball, and if I'm able, I'm trying to get a couple people on specifically to be able to do this. Yeah, this is like being a pain in my ass. You don't ever see me curse either, but how frustrating is this?
See, surprising. Just like State Farm surprising green rates.
All right, we'll keep trying it again.
Like a good neighbor.
Until it cuts out on me again. This is about as frustrating as it can get. In the meantime, I should try to see if I can get it on Prime or something.
Nationwide. And now that Sprint is a part of T-Mobile, we're turning up the speed. Upgrading over 1,000 towers a month with ultra capacity 5G to bring speeds as fast.
It amazes me. He goes 4 seconds and then stops. I don't understand why it's being so difficult, but it's going to be difficult tonight, all night long. Figures, I guess there's too many people trying to watch. Too many people on the stream. Nope, it ain't going to do it for me there either. Let's try this one. Is it going to do it? Is it going to do it? Nope. Yeah, I'm not going to play this game. We'll go. I'd rather listen to it on 97.5. There we go. Let's see if maybe, just maybe, I can check it out. Let's see if it'll do something here. Let's get something going here. You know what I mean? In the meantime, let me do this first.
I really think it's going to set a standard for retail moving forward.
And all of a sudden it just comes back. So who knows? Who knows? We'll just keep going as we can. Right, guys? That's what I'm talking about. Because I don't quit. We don't stop. Let's go. What is this?
Listen, it comes down to two things. You guard them one-on-one, we're going to score. You double them, the mindset has to be, we're going to score. Right there, one-on-one, I'm going to after.
There we go. That's right. Cancel on me again. I tell you, this is about the worst that I got to deal with all game long already. Terrible. Terrible. I got everything fighting me. I have everything fighting me. You know what? I ain't going to bother. I'm not going to bother. I don't care. You want to get me like that? You get me like that. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it this way. There we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it. And is it? Let's give it a shot. Let's see. Let's see if it works. I tell you, this is all. Oh, what a pain in the rear. Let's give this a shot. We'll see. I tell you, this is only good.
Some people some knowledge. You got Gasol in the post against Tobias.
Nope, I ain't watching that either. Nope. Let's go back away from there. Let's check this one out, shall we? And whatever. I tell you, with all this, I may have to go back to Verizon. And I work for a Wi-Fi company, so it really frustrates me that I have to go back to cable. Really frustrates me to no end that has to happen. But I guess that's what has to happen because I can't seem to get anything working for me in the proper ways. And this is why I go out to the bars to watch these games because this is a little ridiculous that I got to play this game, trying to do that, whatever. There we go. Continue. Yeah, I ain't doing that either. Guess what? 97.5, here I come. Screw these people. U-tab. X out. There we go. 97.5. I'd rather listen to it than watch it anymore. It seems like it's ridiculous.
When life gets complicated,
there we go.
make life simple. Ask for a brand new installed. Energy efficient.
You know, my stream seems to be canceling on me. I don't know if there's too many people on the internet or whatever, but I can't seem to watch the game.
Where Harris is your number one option offensively as far as the shot creator. Maybe. Hey, it's Mike Miss here. You know, around here.
Are you kidding me? It's not going to stream the game either. I'm listening live. I don't want to listen to podcasts. Let's go. So, yeah, I tell you, this is what happens when you don't have all the stuff, I guess, together, because I've been fighting it already all night tonight. So I'd love for you to be able to do that, but they would kick me off of YouTube for that. So I can't have you do that, Josh. I appreciate it, though. That's the reason why I'm not showing the game, or else I would do that. I find it a little funny, though, that I'm not even able to do what I need to do, and that it's fighting me here. I mean, this is the thing that I've had work for me every single game, and now all of a sudden it's assigned into this game. It's not going to work for me. But, such is life. I mean, I only watched the whole Flyers game last night. Tonight, no good. Let's try this one. I didn't try that one. So maybe I got to keep going these things over and over again. Yeah, Arcade Fox, you can go blow it somewhere else.
Saturday, 8:30 on ABC. Well, they're even in championships again.
Yes. Good job, Jason Tatum, back on the floor for the Celtics, and a shout out on the other side. Some great news in the NBA. Karis LeVert. We'll talk about it when we come back.
Timeout call by LA.
I think you got to cancel again here in a second. I don't understand why it can only go for like 16 seconds. Anyway, so I was talking about it before, how I remember Kobe Bryant and stuff like that, and I remember watching a game with him against my high school, and it was, I mean, he literally, I think he scored like something ridiculous, like 48 points against us. I mean, it was just, and this was like a playoff game. Like we were actually going up, like in the state finals and such like that. Not the finals themselves, but I mean, he did win the state championship against Chester, and it really was a great game to watch. Like I said, he was a man amongst boys. There was a reason why he was able to go out of high school, and the Lakers traded up to get him with the 7th pick in the draft. I mean, it really was. And you think about some of the guys that went in that draft. I mean, like, it's also, I think Kevin Garnett went in that draft as a high schooler. That was a fantastic draft in total. But it was really kind of cool to watch somebody from the Central League, even though we all knew. I mean, his father was an NBA player, and he grew up in Italy. He was just over and above every other player in the league in high school. And then when he got in the NBA, it took him like 2 seasons to get acclimated. But once he got acclimated, once he got accustomed to what was going on there, he really took over that league, and that's kind of what happened from there on. And so that's kind of the exciting thing about watching somebody who, like I said, I think he was 2 years younger than I am, and then just kind of blow up like that. He really was just, larger than life, as they would say, and you can't really say enough about the guy. So. There it went again. Really? This is what I got to deal with? Yeah, well, I wonder if maybe this is my fault here. Let me see if I can do something different here. Where are we at? Let's see if this works, shall we? What did I miss? I missed one thing right there. Now let's check it. Nope, it ain't gonna work. I tell you. Amazing how this works. Amazing. It's amazing. I can't seem to get nothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend the $5.99. I'd rather talk to you guys really and just tell stories back and forth. The fact that it's this annoying, it really bothers the living hell out of me. Especially since this is something that I paid for already. You know what I mean? So the fact that he can't seem to get his stuff together here bothers me. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll change. There we go. Just so that we know, Sixers are up 27-18. Well, I got it for a minute, at least when I got it on my stream here. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the quarter. Yeah, tell me about it. You know what? The problem is I've got all this stuff. I just can't seem to get it on. For some reason or another, it's killing me here. So. Yeah, let's see if it shows it here. And the problem is that when you pay for this stuff and it don't work, it makes me angry. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if any one of this will work. Check this one out. We'll see if this works. If not,
as we kind of go to the Lakers, LeBron James, he played history. But there are special ones. Is that special one?
Are we watching this or is this? Nope. Nope. That ain't working either. Sorry, guys. I thought it'd be working better than this. I guess it's just going to be real tough for me here. Let's see if this one works.
Water is an essential part of our daily lives. So why not have the good stuff delivered right to your door? With Crystal Springs, you can save time and enjoy our convenient, no-contact bottled water delivery service. And it's not just water.
And nope. No way. No way. I tell you, I'm watching somebody do kind of something similar that I'm doing, where you're just watching him watch the game. I ain't doing that. That is straight ridiculous. Straight ridiculous. Nope. It's gonna not do that either. All right. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out. All right, last one. We'll see if this works. Especially since this bastard that I paid money for ain't working. Get off my TV. Get off my TV. Well, like I said, amazes me that it doesn't, that none of this is working. Just none of it's working.
And that's just the nature of this season. See essentially 48 minutes of rim protection here with Embiid and Dwight at the center spot, so we'll see if they can hit some shots from the perimeter, and they'll probably have to expect. Yeah, great point, Mike. All right, good stuff. Talking to you later. NBA and NBA Twitter announced the latest COVID-19 test results.
Yeah, so it's, I guess this is like an hour behind because it's ridiculous that it's like the game's going on, and all right, well, that's what it is. I'll just keep going back and forth. I guess I got to just keep doing the same thing over and over again while I'm sitting here watching the game. Sorry, guys. You guys can feel free to keep me up to date because it's obviously I'm fighting it. Yeah, at 34-20, because I figured that they're going to come out strong. And the Lakers don't like to play in Philly for some reason. It's very odd that we can control them so well.
Engaged is as good a rim protector as you have in the league, and this is two things have happened here for the Sixers. You've established Joel. He's drawn any number of fouls. You're also now playing off your defense, getting into the pace you want to play with. And Joel, if only there were fans. We can't stand up and give you an ovation right there.
With 27 people that are in the arena tonight, open up and cheering wildly for Joel Embiid, taking his usual spot. He's 6 foot.
Yeah, if I'm gonna have idiots, then just let me know and I'll get rid of them. Yeah,
Just to the side, obviously, of the regular bench, and because they're over there, they don't have to wear the mask there. And Embiid says that he has trouble a little bit coming off the court wearing the mask, so he likes to sit in that spot. James, fake.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Let's just block him. There we go. We'll confirm that he disappeared, guys. Just so that you know. So I'm not playing with stuff like that tonight.
When your home is also acting as your office and school.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, yeah, I knew Simmons was going to be a Simmons night tonight. What's up, Hans? How are you? All right. Guess what, dude? You're gone. I don't need you on my show. Bye, buddy. All right. 34-21. I know that they're kicking. Yeah, I know. It's exciting how they're playing, but I can't seem to get them to stream for very long. It seems like every 3 minutes, every 30 seconds, it stops. I tell you. Let's see if I can get it over here. I'll try one more time up here. Let's see. And come on, get out of here. Yep, thank you. And oh, that's right, because it's on ESPN tonight, so it's not even on. All right. I tell you, everything's fighting me today. My TV, everything's fighting me. That's ridiculous here. Dwight Howard. I thought he was going to. He might be another one that plays real heavy tonight.
35 years old. Our national TV schedule, TNT Thursday, Portland playing at Houston, Golden State at Phoenix, and then NBA TV on Sunday, Denver hosting Utah, and then Brooklyn playing at Washington.
Congratulations to Steph Curry, who, of course, moves into number 2 on threes made.
There we go. Here we go.
Striking about Steph, when you look at Ray Allen and Reggie Miller, 2 great shooters who we both had the pleasure to watch, it's only taken him 716 games. It's absurd.
I love the way Reggie Miller was like the first to congratulate him.
Love it.
Curry has so much respect around the league. Meanwhile, his brother Seth is gaining respect every year. Hasn't been an easy journey for Seth, but he is turning into one of the premier shooters in the league. And Doc Rivers is just raving about him, not just because it's his son-in-law.
Not only because it's his son-in-law. Did you hear that, right? What is going on? Why is it such a...
For Philadelphia. And it's been a great start for the Sixers. James gets past Court Miles. Kuzma, good look for 3. Shot won't go. Rebound Milton. Final seconds. Won't get it off. And that will end the opening period. Philadelphia shoots 63% from the field.
63%, dang.
Points and a 10-point advantage.
There we go. 63% is great from the field already. I can blame it on something. Let's go. Let's see if it'll play.
Bucket of KFC. Dinner time is my time to shine. Grab some piping hot chicken, young man. Much better than microwave hot dogs. Right, Dad? Eat up. I'm doing the cooking tonight. Get KFC tonight with free delivery.
Start the year right with a beautiful iPhone 12 on the 5G from America's most reliable network. This new iPhone plus Verizon 5G, game changer.
Well, I tell you, at least now I got something working for a minute, which might be just until the game starts up again, but who knows? You know, just I don't know exactly why it's happening this way. Sometimes it happens that way. Sometimes it bees the way it is. You're gonna have to fight sometimes to stay around. Joel's got 13 already so far. That's a good one. I would think that Ben Simmons scored the first 4 points. I don't know how he did for the rest of it. I'm doing all right there, WTF. Good to see you. I tell you. Also, another thing that I want to share with you guys, I am doing a charity thing. So if you guys want to buy tickets to my charity, it's $10. Let me do this real fast.
The view of the game brought to you by Rena Stores. Joel Embiid has them up 10. He had 13 points on 4 for 5 shooting. He's already been to the foul line 6 trips, and it hasn't mattered which defender they put on him. He's been able to score or draw the foul. Such a nice game.
We all look at the same world. We all look at it in a different way.
Hold on. Let me see if that'll work. I have it here a little bit. Yes, I do. Look at that. We got the game going on. Look at that. Now I got it on two things. Look. Oh man. Sometimes things work out funny. Look at this. Look at this. There we go. There we go. Now we got both things happening here. Now we got it. Now we got it. Are you guys able to hear me still? Are you guys able to hear me at all? Yeah, I tell you, so I got the game on now. Now I was able to make it happen. Are you guys? So as long as you guys are able to hear me, are you guys able to hear the game too? There we go. Now we got it. Sometimes you're the bird, sometimes you're the statue. I've been standing still for a long time, but now I get to fly a little bit. So hey, so far so good. It's been fun. It's fun doing this so far today. But you get to now watch the game and do this. Go Sixers. Man, man, that's happening. So is that what it is? I'm probably a few seconds behind. They got 40 to 28. I got 40 to 28. I got 34-26. So it's funny that it's not able to do that. Let me see if I can. All right. Do it over here. That's the way. So you'd be able to hear the game as well. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's what I have it at. I have it. Yeah, I'm about. I know that I'm a few seconds behind, but I'm at 36 to 28. I'm always a day, a few minutes behind anyway. But that's part of the fun of doing this. Yeah, I'm at 9 minutes and 34 seconds. So this shows where I'm at. I'm always 30 seconds behind everybody. but that's all right. Right now, I am streaming this game. So, you don't see the blue? You don't see the blue? Nick, you can get off my. There you go, buddy. That's what you just got, bud. See ya. Bye. I ain't dealing with that at all. Tell me about it. I am dying to get to this game. And as normal, I am unable to show the game. I am not able to stream. If I was to stream the game and show you the game, they would kick me off. So unfortunately, I am unable to do that. There we go. Let's do it this way. This will show for a second. Close. Open. Yep. There we go.
James looks to push. Spins in the lane.
I do my own face paint, so I'm the one that does it all. There we go.
I still don't want to deal with that. Year 18 or not. LeBron James, middle of the floor with a head of steam.
And you don't want to. I don't want to poke the bear as we saw last game by saying it.
No, you certainly don't. And Shake going to try to do his best, but that's a mismatch, folks. That is a classic mismatch.
Well, he may have been saying, Mr. James, I'm a big admirer of yours. I like the way you play.
That'd probably be the smartest thing.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I tell you, people are haters. People are haters. So I don't mind if he's a Nets fan, but if he's going to be an idiot, idiots don't go along on my page.
2007, over 14 years, might sound simple, but it's incredible.
And we're at a timeout. I tell you, it's been tough to watch this game here so far tonight. But I'm working on it as best I can. I'm trying to find a solution here as quickly as possible. It's not so simple. I don't ban people, but I don't ban people because they like a different team. I ban people for being haters and saying ridiculous stuff on my page. I didn't kick him. I just quieted him for 5 minutes. So in 5 more minutes, he'd be able to come back if he's not going to be an idiot. I just don't like dealing with idiots. Exactly. We don't need it. We don't need it. Anyways, but talking about the Sixers tonight, like I said, so far so good. I mean, we got about 7 minutes left in the second quarter. They were up by 14. They broke it back down to now 7. So, I mean, they broke it in half right now, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's going to be tons of trolls. But that's all right. That's okay. You know what I mean? Haters are going to be haters all the time. You know what I mean? I deal with haters all my life. You know what I mean? I've always got people that are telling me that oh, you're such an idiot for doing this. Who cares? I love doing it. I do it because I enjoy doing it. Because you guys enjoy doing it. Because that's what makes me a super fan and them guys haters. Because I do what I do. You know what I mean? I love my teams. I'm going to show my love for my teams. And that's how it's going to do it. And that's how it's going to happen. So, like I say, you get the red hair, the blue paint, white mark. Let's go. I will do the wings. I was asked to do the wings. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind them being from Boston, but again, if they're going to be stupid, then they're going to disappear. Poof, just disappear. I don't mind the haters. Like I said, as long as they can be intelligent about their hate. I tell you, there's a reason why he's the best player in the league, and quite possibly of all time. And I saw Jordan play. I do know Chopper.
I'm sorry about that. They run that pick and roll with those two guys. It may not always be screening action, but they're putting Joel and Ben in such close proximity.
So I wasn't going to put the link out tonight, just because I was doing Sixers things and I was going to talk about Kobe a little bit. So I'm not sure that I'm going to go ahead and let anybody come on. Plus, there's a good amount of haters on tonight, and when there's haters on, I have to be really protective of the button to make sure that I don't have idiots, because I do have some idiots that try to come on and really try to do some stupid stuff, and I'm not going to let them do that stupid stuff tonight. So, like I said, I was going to do some stuff about Kobe at halftime and kind of tell the stories that I have. Like I said, I don't have a lot of stories, but I do have a couple of stories about Kobe Bryant, and I was going to share them with you guys while we were doing this. I expect this to be the NBA Finals. This will be I expect this to be. I expect that the Sixers will represent the East. Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that, Rusty. Thank you. I am unsure if I'm going to get painted up for those games. So I'm going to. So that's what this show is. It's game day, and when it's game day, I get painted up as the Philly sports guy. That's kind of one of the things that I do and want to continue to do. So I want to share that with you guys as best as I possibly can. And this has been doing pretty good so far. I haven't had to change this in what? About 4 minutes. Of course, I said just said something, so it'll probably disappear in a minute. But so I may decide to go out tomorrow night to go watch the game. And if I go watch the game out of the bar, I don't know that I'm going to get all painted up unless somebody asks me to. All right, Sixers are back up by 8. I got 46-38. I know I could be about 15, 20 seconds behind everybody else, but I know I can't be saying the stuff like that and then all of a sudden, because it'll poof it. But so far, so good. You know what I mean? I got 5 minutes and 7 seconds left. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. That's right. There we go. Let's go. That one. I like it. I like it. There we go. See, now I got it down where it's just like quick, 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 bam, 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 back on. All right, that didn't cut it. So let's go to this one. And poof. Really? Really? There we go.
He's not the only one. The three-point shooting for the Lakers, Doris, the improvement has been exceptional.
We asked Frank Vogel about these three guys in particular, and I said they feel different to me. And I asked how much of that is championship now.
Yep. See, I had to say something, didn't I? Is that what happened? I had to say something. Next thing you know, poof. Poof, it disappeared on me. I tell you, it's... There you go. Add the line for two. Let's go. Let's go.
Clippers a year ago. He thought we're going to have a hard time scoring against them, but they thought he matched up well with them offensively because he didn't know if they had enough offense. He said this is a much better Lakers team than it was a year ago.
This is when he watches them on TV or on film. He's like, wow, they have a lot of offense.
There we go.
Caruso.
Man, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know why it's doing this now. It's like being all types of weird.
Donovan Mitchell, by the way, in concussion protocol, his head last night in a game against the Knicks. Speaking of that game, I wonder what.
Have 4 minutes left in the game. It's 47-43.
First half was 10 for 10 from the field, and the Knicks were up big. He didn't score in the second half, and the Knicks lost big.
Yes.
So
47-45.
Watch that game, Mike. I did not want you. I hate to say I watched not Jazz broadcast. Sorry about that.
Like you enjoy telling.
Well, Utah this week, so I was watching their broadcast.
Here we go. Drive.
Comes away in a 24-second violation.
Great hustle by Schroeder. And this is one thing that, you had asked Frank Vogel, was there anything that surprised you about Schroeder? He said how elusive he is as a defensive guard. Great hustle play right there to get a possession.
All right. Timeout. 46ers. Let's go. Does TV hate me? Tonight it does. I know I am delayed tonight. I'm probably about 30 seconds behind everything else on my stream. So I'm streaming it. My stream that I was initially watching wasn't working. So I had to switch to a different stream tonight, which is why we got idiots. We have idiots on the show. I know that we had idiots over here for a little while, but I got rid of most of them, so they may have went on to TikTok to go be idiots over there. And sometimes it happens that way. Yeah, I've had idiots all night. Yeah, but that's all right. That's okay. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's fighting me. What's up, Gavin? Let's go. Let's go. You see, now I get to watch all the commercials. All the commercials are in fine. Let's go. Let's go. Now, anyways, so like I said, a year ago today, I was at the Pro Bowl. Yeah, and the Pro Bowl, I was invited to the Pro Bowl as a guest of the Seattle Seahawks. So talk about a fun time happening over there. There was a lot of stuff that happened at that game. But the first thing, like I said, I got a text. I have a text from a buddy of mine who told me that Kobe Bryant had passed away. And he didn't really say much about it. He just said Kobe Bryant died. And literally, he sent me that text. And I told everybody right there, I'm like, really? I said, I'm around a whole bunch of people right now. Is this for real? My buddy doesn't text me stuff like that. He just didn't come around and just say stuff like that just to do so. And then after that, you know what? This dude can go. Bye, buddy. You're gone. Bye. No, I don't need you here anymore. Bye. I just blocked him this time. I don't need idiots. I don't need idiots.
Seiko's wife and kids at some point will have a chance to read and listen to all the beautiful tributes, the tributes of love and respect and admiration. And
then, buddy, you don't have to be on my show either. Bye. I'm tired of smacked asses. Smacked asses. They can just get off my page. Exactly. Disappear. All right. Rusty's a little bit ahead of me, but he's got the score right, 51-45. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. You know what? Because I always am going to have haters. There's always going to be people that are jealous of me because I do what I do and they can't handle it. W2ADF, go eat some dinner. Go eat them up. Exactly. Haters can come and go. I don't care. Like I said, it's ain't nothing about them. Poof, they can go disappear because they ain't doing nothing to me. In fact, the haters sometimes what they do is if they yeah, I tell you, all of them. Bye. Bye. Who wants more? Yeah, I tell you, I got tons of haters tonight. Yeah, he's already gone, Gavin. Already gone. Yeah, like I said, I'm not playing that stuff. We are actually live in England and stuff like that. So yeah, I got idiots like that. They can get off my page. I don't care. I don't need followers like that. You know what I mean? I said I got people watching all the way around the world. So no need to be just poof, gone. They're gone. There we go. Call. It's smacked on me. There we go. 53-48 with a minute and 18 seconds left on my side here. So I promise that the next time I go ahead and do this, that we will not have these problems again. You'll get to see I'm going to have the game going on and doing well, and no issues and problems happening. It's been a fight for me since the gate here, and I'm surprised. I don't understand why this is happening like this. Yesterday I was doing fine, everything was perfect. Today has just not been the same. So I'm just going to keep fighting through it because I don't quit, and I don't accept no quit. Yeah, so I'm going to keep doing my thing nonstop here. You guys are watching the game, and so I know kind of what's happening. There we go. Get out of here. Stay. There we go. Let's do this. Close. Here we go. Poof. Hey, those guys are already booted, so there ain't no sense in you trying to troll them. That was off of James.
The ball a lot. Try to create or save possessions.
Haven't scored 0 for 5.
Are they overrated? Number 1 in the East, and so far haven't. I don't think they're overrated.
It has slowed down a little bit for Joel Embiid, so LeBron gonna sell it? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that was Joel.
Joe Milton the rebound. And Embiid goes down again, this time with Gasol. What is going on out there?
I tell you, they keep bringing him down.
Marc Gasol, they're in the penalty. And Gasol picks up his second.
Here we go. Here we go.
This game started in Joel Embiid.
Let's make it happen. Let's get something happening here. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Mary's the best.
Toyota Sports Center halftime coming up. Big 3 versus the Hawks.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 30 seconds left in the period. 55-49. All right, like I said, I've been fighting the battle against the TV all day long, but that's all right. That's okay. So that just shows you how far ahead of me you are there, Rusty. You're at halftime. I got 30 seconds left.
Come on, the defense was excellent as well. It's just better offense.
And no, Ben and Kyle are not coming back. They're gone for the night. 55-51. And that is the half. All right, guys. Real quickly, I just have to do I have to do a station identification, as it would be, about the Northeast Streaming Sports, which is, hey, listen, if you guys have the opportunity, look up Northeast Streaming Sports, and please follow me on the Northeast Streaming Sports Network, on YouTube and on Facebook, definitely. But we're doing a big push for YouTube. I really do appreciate that. Look at this. I got people actually helping me out. Nope. I thought they were doing something good. But, yep. So, everybody, here's my station identification. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Let's go, Sixers. Yeah.
You're listening to Northeast Streaming Sports. A group of independent podcasts came together under one umbrella to give you a network that streams from Northeast, New York, down the East Coast to Louisiana, and across the Atlantic Ocean to the United Kingdom. Northeast Streaming Sports streams live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Can be seen on Twitter and Instagram. Audio carried on Spotify with our own website for the best sports information, updates, commentary, and entertainment. Sportscope, TGI Sports Talk, The Safety and the Sports Writer, The Philly Sports Guy, The Mac and Jack Sports Show, Stu's Wrestling Podcast, Four Stripes on Ice, Talking Baseball with Sal Angioletti, Unscripted, The Big Shaw Sports Report, Frankie C Sports, Fantasy Football Face-Off, 12 shows and growing. There's one place to get your sports on Northeast Streaming Sports.
And we're back, just in the nick of time. Hey, listen, guys, I want everybody to definitely, if you have the opportunity and you're around, please go follow the Northeast Streaming Sports on YouTube. They said they got a number of different shows on there. There's some of those shows are great. You're going to see me collaborating with some of those guys as well. I love to be able to get on, get some of them on. Some of those guys are Boston guys. Some of them are New York guys. There's one guy who does like a Rangers and Islanders podcast. I got something to say to him, definitely. So I got lots of those kind of things happening. It's going to be a lot of fun. Every Wednesday from 8:30 to 9 o'clock, I am on the Mac and Jack show. And that's one of those things that if you get a chance to, you could check back in. Today, we were talking about all the good things about Philadelphia sports and a little bit of they asked my opinion on what I thought about Baseball Hall of Fame. And I tell you, I have to definitely download that and get that on there because I when I have an opinion and it's a strong opinion, I'm going to be able to say what I want to say. So, but anyways, it was, so today was a great show. But anyways, like I told you, I was going to do, what's up, Danny? Yeah, you're wrong again. Yeah, just like you are most of the time with your Giants. You're wrong tonight about the Lakers. So no chance, Danny. But anyways, so like I said, I was telling my story about, like I said, last year at this time, I was at down in Orlando at the Pro Bowl, and it was interesting because I was at a party with a bunch of Seahawks fans. I was a guest of the Seahawks because I have a number of super fan friends, and I got to go down there. They were hosting the party, and it was a lot of fun. However, like I said, we got into the stadium. I went and after hanging with Seahawks fans for a lot of the time, I did go hang with a couple Eagles fans. They were, they reached out to me, and I says, I'll come find you, and I found them. So I got in there, and hung with them for a little while. And then, like I says, we're sitting there and we're watching, waiting for the players to come out because they're coming out through the one tunnel. And I got literally, there's about 2,500 people there. And my buddy Corbin comes, and texts me and says, and literally, I get the text message on my phone, and he's like, Kobe Bryant's dead. And I'm like, what? I'm like, this can't be true. I said, I'm like, I asked him, I said, you got it. Is this true? Because I'm around 2,500 people right now. He's like, yeah, died in a helicopter accident. And I tell the security guard, I'm like, Kobe Bryant's dead, died in a helicopter. He's like, that ain't right. No, that's got to be fake. And he checked, and then he saw it. And then, because then if other people heard me, and they're like, Kobe Bryant's dead. Next thing you know, everybody is on their phones looking to see what the story is. And unfortunately, it was true. And so I unfortunately was the bearer of bad news to about 2,500 people. And it was one of those things where when it happened, when I said that to people and people started to check their phones, it was like an immediate, everybody was excited, and then everybody started to get a little bit quiet. And then it wasn't as exciting to wait for the players to come through anymore. Some people left and went to their seats instead. It was a very weird hush that kind of came over everybody. Because like I said, bad news travels really, really fast. And like I said, the fact that I was the one that got to break it to those people, I wasn't real excited about breaking it. You know what I mean? That's not something that I, was really happy about. But I was like, wow, you know what I mean? And it took a minute to hit you. Like you knew about it, and then it was like, wow, this has actually happened. How does everybody feel about this? And so ultimately, it made for a more difficult day. It made for a more difficult day, but we were able to get through it, and then more and more came out about it, and even the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl did a quick thing on him, saying, it just spoke about how it was a tragic, how him and his daughter passed away in a helicopter accident, and so it was sad. It was a sad time, and that they didn't stop the Pro Bowl. Obviously, they did do a quick moment of silence at halftime, and everything went on, and and then after that, it just kind of was slow. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. It wasn't as exciting as it was, because he really did touch a lot of people, and it was, just something that you really kind of caught everybody off guard. And it was, like I said, the game hadn't even started yet, and I was doing that report, Mary, and it really was, because not a lot of people knew. Like, if you were there watching the Pro Bowl, you didn't find out until people started to tell you, hey, yeah, this is actually happened, and that I said, and like I said, he grew up not 25 minutes away from me driving. As the crow flies, it's like 10 minutes. And he was part of the Central League basketball. And my high school was also Central League basketball. I wasn't a basketball player very much. I can pass the ball really well. I'm great at having bounce passes. But you ask me to make a layup, and I'm not that guy. If you ask me to shoot a jump shot, I can shoot a jump shot sometimes. I can shoot foul shots. I'll probably hit about 6 out of 10 foul shots. I'll hit about 3 out of 10 3-pointers. I'll make 7 out of those, 7 out of 10 bounce passes. I'm a 6-foot guy. I'm a 6-foot white guy. You know what I mean? What am I doing? I'm going to dunk the ball? No, that ain't happening. But anyways, that doesn't mean I don't like basketball. But it's been, it's, like I said, watching him play, like I said, he was definitely, even as like a sophomore, he was just a monster. He was a monster. And as as he got older, he just literally, like, he was able to go in the pros as a junior. And the only thing that stopped him was that he had to graduate high school. It's just that and like I said, when you saw him on the court in high school, he looked like a pro player. He was a big guy. You know what I mean? He's like taller. He was like 6'5", 6'6", and he moved like he moved like water. You know what I mean? It was just, he was very fluid with his motions and just how he did things. And he scored a lot of points all the time. You know what I mean? So it was just one of those things that was just amazing to kind of watch and witness back at the time. Sorry, guys, I had to get the power off. But, and you know, like I said, it's amazing, the difference between last year and this year. I mean, think about it. That's how last year started. It started at the Pro Bowl with Kobe Bryant passing away. 2 months later, we were indoors under quarantine. And that's 2020. So we went from everything really exciting to, a little bit here, a little bit there. So it's just, it's been, it's been a lot to kind of say, to say where we've been over the last year. And I got to share a lot of it with you guys. It's like the Philly Sports Guy. Although there wasn't sports, the Philly Sports Guy still tried to do certain things. They tried to connect with the fans and stuff like that. And then they started to slowly bring sports back. And then next thing you know, basketball and hockey started up again. Even soccer was playing. Union was doing their thing. And then came football season, so it's been quite the year. It's been quite the year, and now, like I said, at the 1 year anniversary, let's hope that things change this time around. It's definitely time to have everything kind of go in a better direction. Everything's looking up nowadays, so let's hope that happens and stays the same. Hey, listen, guys, I got to take another quick 30-second break here. I got to go fix something over there. I don't think I closed my refrigerator because it's blinking at me. So I'm going to do a quick little promo here. I'm going to go back and do, let's see. You know what? I'm going to do the same commercial over again. You guys get the same commercial twice. It's just like a normal broadcast. You get to do the same thing twice, but I need another 90 seconds just to go take care of some stuff. And then I'll be back with the second half and the Sixers. Let's go, Sixers. Yeah.
You're listening to Northeast Streaming Sports. A group of independent podcasts came together under one umbrella to give you a network that streams from Northeast, New York, down the East Coast to Louisiana, and across the Atlantic Ocean to the United Kingdom. Northeast Streaming Sports streams live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Can be seen on Twitter and Instagram. Audio carried on Spotify. With our own website for the best sports information, updates, commentary, and entertainment, Sportscope, TGI Sports Talk, The Safety and the Sports Writer, The Philly Sports Guy, The Mac and Jack Sports Show, Stu's Wrestling Podcast, Four Stripes on Ice, Talking Baseball with Sal and Gioletti, Unscripted, The Big Shaw Sports Report, Frankie C Sports, Fantasy Football Face-Off, 12 shows and growing. There's one place to get your sports on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Hey, and we're back, and I got everything figured out, I think. So far, so good. If it starts to happen again, I'll go jumping up. I also want to thank my other sponsor, Goldfish. Although you haven't seen me eating the goldfish tonight, they're not a sponsor yet, but I'm working on it, trying to do my thing with them. And we're just about ready for the second half to get started here. And we actually are started. Thank you. 24-second violation to start off the quarter.
For his team after being up 16 points in the first quarter, he said too many wasted possessions in the second quarter. He said if we take care of the ball, we'll be all right. As for the Lakers, you heard Goldfish say.
Goldfish, breakfast of champions. Everybody loves the Goldfish.
His whole game is trying to draw fouls, and he said we just did much better not allowing him to do that.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dog? Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys listen to the game for a second. I don't know. My refrigerator is acting up on me. I got everything fighting me tonight. I tell you, it's everything that's going after me. I'll be right back, guys. I want to get. There we go. All right. It ain't stopping me. It ain't stopping me. Not a little bit. Not even a little bit. I'll tell you, this is why I go to bars to watch these games. Here we go. Fresh three. So wish. Good as Danny Green. Now they're moving and shaking. Whoa! 65-53. 7-16 from downtown. That's what I'm talking about. And the Lakers had to call a timeout to get things back under control over there before things get way out of hand. This is exactly how they started off in the first quarter, and now they're doing this. Yeah, Josh, that's okay. You can like the Lakers all you want. They ain't doing it tonight, but that's okay. You can like them. They did it. He played at home last week, right? Like I said, he played at home. He played back in Cleveland, scored 42 points. So he's a little tired tonight. You know what I mean? I just knew that wasn't going to be the same for him. But he loves playing against Ben Simmons. He loves talking Ben Simmons up a little bit. So I expect that Ben is going to have, what's he got? Already like 14, 16 points maybe? Let's see what Ben has done already so far in this game. Come on, let's go. There we go. Let's do this. Sixers.com. And the 76ers has 12 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. That's pretty good today. And then you got LeBron's got 22. Anthony Davis has got 14. You got Joel with 16. Danny Green with 12. All those 4 are 3-pointers. Yeah, Tobias with 13. Yeah, and really not a lot of rebounding happening because they ain't missing a lot of shots. But most of the scoring coming from LeBron and Anthony Davis, and that's it. Everybody else has got the next closest Lakers got 5, and that's Gasol. Where the Sixers are spreading it around a little bit. They have 4 guys, and then you got Furkan, Korkmaz with 5 after that. So really 4 players in double digits. Yeah, Howard. So I don't know. So I wonder if something's going on with Howard because he didn't do so well against Detroit either, which was I kind of thought a little funny. But that's one of the things that happens sometimes. I'm sorry. Let me do that. No, it's Northeast Streaming Sports, Mickey. Sorry, guys. Northeast Streaming Sports, Mickey. Yeah, exactly. Wearing the Kobe Bryant sneakers. Everybody's got them on, or at least Seth Curry's got them on. Seth Curry. That's him. They all sound the same to me. All them Currys sound alike, look alike. Let's go. Yeah, he got crushed there.
Generation's Michael Jordan. That's Joel Embiid with his tribute tonight. As the entire NBA continues to keep the memory alive.
They're showing Embiid sneakers tonight.
Let's check in with Lisa.
Well, he didn't make both shots because he missed the first one. So he did make the one. He did make the one foul shot. So let's go. No, he missed them both actually. No, he made one. And they get the layup. 66-55. 8 minutes, 50 seconds left in the quarter. Yeah. 68-55. $18 for Embiid. Block. Seth Curry blocked LeBron. That's what I see. No. Nope. No soup for you. Nothing. Brick.
Last year, such a great sixth man for Oklahoma City. Started every game for the Lakers. LeBron James, that time it's good.
68-58. What's up, Alex? How you doing, my man? Doc is getting mad for them speeding up, huh? They should be playing 20 seconds of possession.
One of many centers in the league that for years didn't take him, but then it became a big part of their offensive arsenal. Seth Curry can't connect. They have to be willing to shoot it tonight, Mike. You look at career low field goal attempts from Barton. This is the way the Sixers want to play. Leave me open. I'm going to take them. He seems to just so thoroughly enjoy the playmaker.
There we go. Yeah, that's Sixers got to call the timeout. 68-63. Yeah, exactly. They got if you're going to go ahead and drive, you got to be able to get those points. You cannot give the ball up. If you're going to get into the paint, you got to get those points. You know, so and that's a big deal. So, and I like I said, I completely agree. You cannot continue to do that and just, like I said, go right in and then miss the layup. So those are the things that are important. Plus, the Sixers are very talented. I don't understand why they're not, putting two big guys under the basket and getting them rebounds and just putting them back up again. Bully ball should be the way they play. Yeah, if Hulu wanted to give me a lot of money like that, I would do it. I'll sing whatever you want. But yeah, they ain't giving me nothing yet. But I'm hoping maybe Goldfish does. Goldfish, eaten by the Philly sports guy. Yeah, I know you. That's a crock. That's a crock. But the score right now is 68 to 63. Yeah, they do. They do move around a little too much to play bully ball. However, I mean you can't use that as an excuse though. These guys are big guys, so.
That's the kind of woman she was. I am asking you to honor my grandma Britta by taking care of one another.
Here we go. Poof. Let's do this again. Here we go. Voila. Another Lakers fan in the house. I tell you, as of right now, they ain't look so great, right? Oh, I'm getting people all over the place. Who's meeting me on Signal? Somebody's meeting me on Signal. I'm not sure who saw me on Signal, but definitely nice meeting you.
Remember that Warriors team that went 24-0 to start? They won 14 straight road games to start the season.
That ain't happening tonight.
Meanwhile, a dominant road team, a dominant home team last year. They're 9-1 in their own building. As Embiid falls down once again in a held ball with 9 on the shot clock for Philly. Should they win the tip? Embiid deciding to take a little breather. By the way, the longest road winning streak of all time is 16, and it was the Lakers. What year? In the 71-72 season.
We ain't done yet. What do I think about the Phillies? Phillies fan 3. What do you think? What do I think about? I'm happy that they signed JT Realmuto. Let's see them get. Gotta hit it. No problem, Mick. All right, it's time to get things happening here. Let's get something go. And it's when is King James not crying? He's crying all the time. That's a King James thing to do. Of course he thought he was hit, and
deflected by Davis. James still arguing down the other end.
This guy is elite on the defensive end. He's got a big-time assignment, just trying to keep active hands.
yeah, he was not hit at all. Yeah, his back was hurt. He came into play tonight. Yeah. Okay, every time something happens, I gotta go reset this friggin' app. This is getting to be ridiculous. I want my money back. I want my money back, you guys. He's still crying, King James.
Is elite on the defensive end. He's got a big-time assignment, just trying to keep active hands. It's like he got a piece of his wrist.
Yeah, there was certainly some contact there. Deep Allen with Gasol fights him off. Oh, and he goes down hard, lands on his back, and he's hurt. He's been having that back problem a couple of times this year, but that one, it didn't seem like he was able to brace his fall at all.
Yeah, I tell you, this is getting to be annoying now. It's like every time I have to do, I got to reset it and reset it and reset it. I don't understand what the hell's going on here. It's just being,
He couldn't get his bearing. I said I wanted to see him more in the post, so he attacks, and LeBron uses two arms to push.
Yep. I think they're gonna take a look at that.
That's probably gonna be a flagrant, yes.
Yeah.
He's up in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, just again,
Yeah.
Race to fall. Gingerly trying to walk it off, but there's that. Anybody who's ever had back problems knows that walk and that gait.
Hey, they're probably going to give James a flagrant there. That's what happens when you're crying and then you want to still play and he pushed him. That's what happens. That should be the T.
Let's listen to it. Let's not listen to it. Boy,
Oh, yeah, he is still crying.
You hear players say every year, I'm in the best shape of my career. But in this case for Embiid, it's certainly true.
Well, yeah, he's in the best shape of his career because he stopped eating the Chick-fil-A, before every game. Yeah, I don't know that he would get he should get a flagrant, but I don't think he'll get ejected for it.
LeBron James is not looking to hurt anybody, so it's not an intentional thing. But when Embiid went up and you push, that's where you get in trouble.
Right. And that's the key.
Particularly because he was in the air.
Exactly. He was in the air.
He's in the game. Not moving toward the bench. So that's a good sign. He's now at 20 points. Sixers lead is back up to 7.
Now, can Embiid continue to fight in the post? Because it's where he's been most effective.
Lakers weren't ready. Simmons can't quite finish. Ball knocked away.
Again, it's let me fight the. I tell you, this won't happen again, guys. I'm going to find a spot that's going to allow me to watch these games the way I want to watch them, and I can get excited the way I want to get excited. Yeah, I'm tired of doing this. I won't do this much longer. This is way frustrating to not be able to watch this game the way I want to watch it. They got to keep turning it off and turning it back on again. Very, very frustrating. Very frustrating.
to the rip-through move, makes contact with Anthony Davis's face.
So, personal is on.
And he makes contact with that right elbow. Will they take a look at this, Mike? That's above the shoulders.
See, but I think he's just doing a normal basketball play, side to swipe there. Does it hit him in the chin? Absolutely. You know what? He swipes it, and then that right elbow comes down again.
The rip-through move was done when he came back.
Yeah. These are hard calls.
I don't think this is going to be flagrant.
Davis checking on his teeth there, obviously.
I tell you.
Guthrie, who is the crew chief.
Lots of stuff happening. And of course, when there's nothing happening, I got a great feed. Tell you, it's amazing. You know what? I wish I had beer cans. I don't drink a lot of beer in the house. I tell you what, Rusty, that might be the way to do it. I go over to your place. As long as your Wi-Fi is good and you got TV, we can do it. There we go.
What is better than the game being played the way it is? Two teams atop their respective conferences with similar pursuits, wanting to be the best in advance.
All right. I understand now. I thought you were telling me to pick up my beer cans here and kind of hold them up like I was an antenna or something. I tell you what, Rusty, I might take you up on that because I won't do this again. This has been a little frustrating to try to watch this game. Shake and bake Milton back in the game. Travel.
When he started the season back, a time out with COVID. This is part of the season, right? Jason Tatum talked about this. He came back, had a strong game, but admitted to experiencing some of the fear.
Where at, Rusty? Where you at? What burbs? In and out on the three. There it is. There it is. Oh, in Abington. I know Abington pretty well. It's about 45 minutes from me. I'd have to go up. I used to work in Orland, Pennsylvania. Let's go. Let's go. Push it. Push it. Push it. That's a goaltending violation there. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, Kyle Kilgore? How you doing over there? Orland's 5 minutes away. I know exactly where it's at. I used to drink up at the Orland Tavern, and then in Abington, I used to do a lot of work up there. Yeah, I am a mason. As you can see by my hands, I got some monster hands. But I'm also a chimney sweep by trade. So, oh, look at that! Back up to 9 points. 68-77 with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third. That's right. Get hot, Sixers fans. They are taking it to the Lakers tonight, and that's what I'm talking about. Abington is a great township. It is really beautiful up that way. And they know how to take care of their people. You know what I mean? Like the Abington Township, L&I up there is a big pain in the butt up there, but that actually works out well for all the residents over there. So they take care of their houses and stuff like that. So, and that's important. So like I said, I love it up there in Abington. Like I said, I've done a lot of work up there. When you're a mason, picking up rocks and putting them down sucks. But, I've built some beautiful things up in Abington because there's a lot of stone homes up there. A lot of things that I've done that was really nice. So, but anyways, and like I said, we're up by 9 points right now. Joel Embiid with 23, 6, and 2 assists. Ben Simmons has got 13, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Danny Green's got 12. He's got 4 3-pointers to make that 12, and he's got 4 rebounds. And Tobias Harris has got 15 with 6 rebounds. Shake Milton's got 6 and 3 rebounds as well. And Furkan Korkmaz has got 5 points. So this is a great game tonight. It is a fantastic game, a lot of fun. And you know what? I feel like that this does, especially in the shadow of what happened with Kobe Bryant, it's supposed to be a good game, a hard-fought game. Tyrese Maxey, and of course he gets the ball, and what happens? My feed dies. That's what happens, because that's what I got to deal with all night long. And I get to hear it, I just don't see it. Let's see if it pops back. Oh, it popped back. Look at this. I was surprised. All right. 77-70 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the third period. All right. Let's go. Yes, this feed does suck. But that's all right. That's all right. Like I said, it came back this time. What's up, Mario? Like I said, we are worldwide, and we're all the way from Sydney, Australia. Mario, we are up. The Sixers are up against the Lakers, 79-70 with 79-73, I think it is. No, only 2. That was only a 2-pointer. 79-72 with a minute and a half left to go in the third period. I tell you, I don't know. Like, I guess you're so far ahead of me because he just missed that ball, and you got it 2 points ahead by everybody. So LeBron James with 27.
The game has been 16. Philly had that in the first half.
Tobias with the rainbow to finally make it 81-74, like Rusty says. Oh, nice steal. Hold the ball. Don't got to rush it. We can hold the ball a little bit. 10 seconds difference. He's always crying over there. He's always crying. Nothing. Put it up. Take it in the hoop. Not to be. And the end of the third quarter, we got 81 for the Sixers, 74 for the Lakers. And we're doing our thing. And I tell you, what a good game this has been. Like it says, I know that I've been fighting the feed and all this, and you guys have been watching me kind of fight that and get all frustrated about it. But I tell you, it's a good game to watch, and I'm glad I get to share it with you guys. And like I said, in Sixers gear. You guys never see me in Sixers gear. You're always seeing me and everything else, and I wanted to share it. I wanted to wait for this night tonight to kind of do this, and that's how I wanted to play. I didn't want to do this anytime before that. I just didn't feel that it was the right time. But I tell you, the Sixers have been doing really well. And I know that I have been a little hesitant to come on with them because, like I said, when it comes to the Sixers, you guys see me with all the other stuff. But the Sixers, I just have not had the chance to really show my colors yet. And like I said, sometimes I'll wear the blue with the red. Sometimes I wear the red with the blue. I was wearing the blue jersey tonight, which is why I thought we would be wearing blue and the Lakers be wearing white. Fortunately, the Lakers wore blue tonight. So, and I don't even know why they're wearing blue because they normally wear purple, and gold. But, they're the Lakers, so they get to do whatever the freak they want to do anyways. Nobody cares, But they do look good tonight. And like I said, if I was there, I can imagine Kobe would have been in town tonight to watch this game. He may have came back home to watch this game specific. So, and he might have loved it. Or he might have hated it. So, he might have hated it both ways. But I tell you, like I said, I was definitely a hater of Kobe. I hated him. I hated him with the Lakers. I hated it, but that's a sign of respect from the Philly sports guy. You know what I mean? When I hate somebody, that definitely shows that that guy is a great player because I don't throw that word around very often. This was just like I said, this was but when real life takes over, as it does. It really is amazing to kind of watch, just some of the highlights that he had, and getting to see him growing up and being from Philly and then, throwing Philly a little shade, being like, yeah, well, I didn't grow up in Philly. I grew up in Delaware County, which is where I'm from. He was a Delco kid. The Sixers did not trade him to you guys. You guys traded up for that pick, but like I said, we didn't trade for Kobe. I hated him just because, like I said, he was. Look at that! It did it again. Look at me, twice in a row. It didn't freeze up on me. I like that. And listen, and you know what? I do that with a lot of good players. There's a lot of good players that, and across all the sports that I hate, and that's why he deserved to hate. He deserved to have the hate, and not that he personally. I hated him personally. He wasn't, I didn't know him personally, so it's not like that. But you just hate him as a player because, he took that championship away from us in 2001.
Okay now, but how nervous were you when he went down as hard as he did?
I don't even let myself think about that. So,
Thanks.
All right, Lisa, Tobias Harris misses that.
whistle on a foul. I think it came to come on the initial shot or on the rebound.
He's there stretching that back out some. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Ooh, Trying to do his thing over there. Here we go. Here we go. Who are you, Frankie? Who do you have coming on your show for the Eagles? Yeah, I know you are.
I think it might be against Dwight Howard, perhaps.
David Guthrie was pointing. Yep, it is against Howard. So I was saying about Vogel.
So did the basket count and it was against Howard? I don't understand. For a potential flagrant foul. Antonio and Sean Young? Frankie? Is Sean Young going to be the guy?
Just watch the bottom left side of your screen. You see Montrez has got interior position.
Angled up in blue there.
Give me a little Bob Dylan.
Let's see.
Mike Breathe.
After review, it is a common foul, just a normal loose ball foul.
Thank you. Very happy to hear that. And Montrezl Harrell's probably not happy to hear that, but that's just two dudes going at it.
Oh, okay. Not Sean Young. Sean Young is the other super fan that gets all painted up like I do. So that's why I was just giving a chance. So hopefully they give you a good shout out. You know. On Saturday. What time's your show on Saturday, Frankie? And if you guys aren't following yet, definitely, whoever's on here, definitely check out Northeast Streaming Sports YouTube. That's where you want. Keep going. Keep crying, James. Keep crying. So definitely, if you guys have the chance on Saturday at 1 o'clock, check out Frankie C Sports. He's talking about Boston, but he's doing his Super Bowl show. Like I said, he's good people. He's good people. I beat him up a lot because, of course, he's a Boston guy. He's a Boston and New York guy, and he likes the Lakers. So he's fugazi a little bit, but he definitely knows his sports. So you definitely want to check him out on the Northeast Streaming Sports Network. Definitely something that you want to go check out. Follow us on that YouTube channel. Like I said, we got 12 great shows and all going on there, and especially the Philly sports guy. Yours truly is on the Northeast Streaming Sports. I'm the one. I'm like the headliner. I'm the loudest one of the group. That's probably the most true. I am definitely the loudest one of the group. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not a big timer, Frankie. I just wear better makeup than most. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Let's go. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let's go.
what he's doing. You see some good defense. 5 of the 24. Milton falling away, step back. A foul is called against Matthews. He is vehemently arguing the call.
I feel like he was trying to make the point.
Hey, we are all out from Philly there, Rusty. That is absolutely correct. And I tell you, it's one of the things that I don't have it right next to me, so I can't really show it to you right this very second. But when I go down to the Super Bowl, I'm going to prove to everybody that I am the loudest fan in the NFL, that I'm the loudest fan in the NFL, that you can't beat me. You cannot beat me in terms of loudness, that I am that man. Nobody beats me. I've got the biggest mouth in the NFL, and I ain't afraid to prove it. See, that's what happens with all that crying. Well, all that crying gets you back to the line again. So, as of right now, with one shot left to go on the foul line, I got 86-76, 10 minutes left to go in the game. $86-77. There's Franklin. Look at there's Franklin over there. Rusty, I don't know where you're at because I got 78-86. Yeah, it's because you cheated for half of them. You cheated for half of them, Frankie. Take your deflated ball somewhere else. Tell me something good. All right, let's do this. Hey, just so that everybody knows, anybody who's interested in going to Las Vegas, we have started taking orders at phillysportstrips.com. Going to Vegas. I'm going to Washington. And if you want to go to Washington, you can definitely, I have the $10 charity. I just took it down. $10 charity tickets. Go to my Venmo. Venmo me $10 and I will make sure that you will get your charity tickets. I promise. And like I said, we're going to be giving away some stuff.
Here on the fourth, Lakers trying to stay undefeated on the road. 10-0 so far away from Staples Center.
Yeah, we had a better Super Bowl in 04. And if you guys didn't know what plays we were called because you were cheating all that time, Korkmaz for 3. And he gets teed up with 8 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. And when you get a tee, don't forget to eat your goldfish. Eaten by the Philly Sports Guy. I love my goldfish. I love my goldfish.
Another strong game, 23 points, but landed directly on his back without ever bracing the fall. Flagrant foul line, LeBron James.
Let's go, Sixers. That's right. That's right, baby. That's right. Take the time. Take the time. Take the time. Good call. Good call.
On the shot clock. So we'll take a break. 8:23 remaining fourth quarter.
Soon. The next face of Goldfish. I can only hope. That's right. I do know who Philly 500 is. I follow him on YouTube. I tell you, this has been a great game so far. I tell you, like when you get to see the six, I tell you, I have like a 10 game plan, and this was the one game I was going to be able to make it to. You know, I was going to be all painted up doing my thing here. Yeah, I was going to be all painted up and be like 7 rows from the, like they'd have had me going crazy, doing my dance and everything. I'd have been, just doing my thing, and that's what I like to do. I cannot wait till they start putting fans back in the stands. That is going to be exciting for me. That's what I need to see, some fans in the stands. Let's make that happen sooner than later. They finally hired a head coach. Texans hired a head coach today. I wonder, did the Texans hire him, or was he a hire from the quarterback? The quarterback hire him. Because I know that nobody could find him. He was missing in action because he was all upset that he couldn't hire nobody. Will I go to games? Does it look like I would stay out of games like this? I would definitely be going to games. I'm excited. I can't wait to go back to games. Watson is leaving. Now, this is just iced tea. Just straight iced tea. I am staying sober tonight. No rum and Coke here. I'm not a rum drinker, actually. So, but yeah, it's Watson is leaving, huh? I don't know if he's leaving anywhere because he's got the same problem that Wentz has got. Unless they trade Watson for Wentz, which that wouldn't be so surprising to see. In fact, I would trade Watson for Wentz, and then trade Hurts to Indianapolis. There's some fluff on my head. Fluff? What does my wife think about this? What do you think? I'm married? Sheesh. No, I'm not married. Come on now. No, I am not married. You are correct. Let's go. Let's go. I do pay myself. I do my own stuff. Do I want to be married? I don't know about that. I gotta find a girl that that likes me first and that I like. It's hard. I'm a hard guy to deal with sometimes. First off, she's got to be an Eagles fan. Smurf rights matter. I'm sorry, I gotta put that up there. That's funny. I love that. Thank you. That was a laugher. Oh, I thought that was it. I don't know. I look like a jump ball to me, but that's all right. Most married men can't afford these shirts. Yeah, I know.
Delay of game penalty call against him. Well, the second one was an automatic one-shot technical. Joel Embiid has just risen from his chair. Is he going to come back in the game? Yeah, that's a great sign for Philadelphia.
Joel Embiid is back in the game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Two free throws in a row. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Well, I was going to say, you're still 30 seconds ahead of me because I'm at 7 minutes and 34 seconds. There it is. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left, and it's 92 to 81. Not shooting it. They're missing a lot of foul shots lately. All them people holding up the Wigglies. They're holding up the Wigglies, and I guess that's the problem. Without those Wigglies, that they can't make them shots. He missed 2 of them. That's 4 free throws in a row.
Not only how many you miss, but when you miss. That's 4 straight.
They're 4 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. Embiid trying to draw
With the rainbow. 96. That was fast. That's why you're saying 96-84. I was going to say it was 94-91. Now it's 94-84. And it's now to be 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. And he puts it in. 96-84. 6 minutes and 32 seconds left. And it's a TV timeout. That's right. The Sixers up by 12. 6.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. We're doing our thing here tonight. And I'm doing all right now. And all of a sudden, now my stream is working like it's supposed to be. There we go. I tell you, what a game this has been. What a game this has been. I've been sharing with you guys all over the place. You know, I enjoy the fact that you guys have joined in with me. Let's do our thing. My prediction on the Phillies this year. My prediction on the Phillies are that they will make the playoffs. I think that's what's going to happen. The orange and the black. The orange and the black. It's okay. Yes, they should be playing a slower game here, Rusty. The Sixers do need to slow it down. They need to be taking 18 to 20 seconds on each possession now. That's exactly what they got to have happen. They have to do that now. Frankie's all. But I tell you, Frankie, the Lakers never play in Philly very well. They never play in Philly very well. Yeah, the Bruins stink. They stink. Don't worry. They won them 2 games. That's okay. That's all right. our best player is better than your best player, and our best player was out. And that's okay because you guys won. You got to play the game of what you got. So, Rusty, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, my man. I really do appreciate you hanging with me and keeping me updated on the score so that I know what's about to happen because I like to be prepared for it, especially when I'm lagging 30 seconds behind everybody else in the world. So, it's a lot of fun when I get to see this. What's it hurt? My eyes are always looking red right now. They look like I've been smoking a big spliff or something. Melissa, you just hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings, Melissa Freehand. My team sucks. That's what I get. I get a my team sucks from Melissa Freehand. It's not very nice. That's not very nice, Melissa. I haven't done anything onto you. I didn't cheat on you or anything. But thank you for following me, Melissa. I appreciate that. I tell you, it's been a lot of fun today. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Now, you know what? It was the first two games. It's the first two games against the Bruins. Don't worry, we got a whole bunch more to play. Whole bunch more. And it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish. And last year, if I remember correctly, the Bruins got smacked. People were quitting on that team. The Lakers can't seem to make a shot lately. That's the 10th assist there. '31st career triple-double. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, because he definitely just threw him on the floor. I knew Ben always comes to play when the king is in town. When the king is in town, Ben always wants to play hard. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. I have to plug in my other computer here. There we go. Give me a second. There we go. And it's and there we go. There we are. Now we got the lights back. 100-86. Hey, listen, Melissa, I don't appreciate that type of talk. You can tell me my team sucks, but I don't curse, and that is a word that I typically would not use because I am a gentleman. All right? So please refrain from using that type of language. Thank you. You wouldn't want me to call you that. So they're down. It's 194 minutes left to go in the game.
for a three-point play. Twice now he has used a cross to just.
That's all right. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get beat up sometimes, so. She's watching, though. You see what your team's doing, though, right there, Melissa? That's all right. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And the only reason why I choose, you don't ever hear me curse much. You know what I mean? I don't curse. I try my best not to curse. And it's only because, you know, there's a rep to protect. You know what I mean? I got to make sure there's enough children out there, and they ain't going to learn them curse words from me. They're not going to learn it from me. You know, they can learn them curse words from other people. I don't need to curse. I can be as articulate as I need to be. Trust me. When them ignoramuses, that want to hate on me all the time, I can deal with that. I call them dummies, idiots, smacks. I tell you, I am a punching bag on here sometimes. They love to hate on me. I love to get you know what? No, sometimes I cultivate it. I definitely try to cultivate it sometimes. Yeah, because it's the haters that will come back and everything. They'll see that same clip over and over and over and over and over again. And every time that clip gets watched, it's cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So I you have to cultivate them too. And I take it. You know, I can take a punch. I take a hit. You don't see me moving and shaking, bobbing and weaving. Hey, but you don't want one of these. But when there's been times where I've gotten overrun with them that I've had to actually cancel stuff. Like, yo, I gotta stop. I tell you, what has it been? It's been like a long time right now. No, I want to say something, and I'm going to kill the mojo here, but. Oh! I appreciate that, Frankie. Thank you very much. You let me know. I got 2,000 of these things to sell, so I'm going to be all over the place with them. With the rainbow shot, baboosh. They decided to start making some foul shots again. That's why it's 102-93. 3 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the game. Let's go. Hey. Oh. And one.
Defensive player of the year, level defender. And just watch what Embiid does to him. He's pushed up into him, trying to make sure he has to make a tough shot. And how about the footwork? And then the ability from under the rim to finish it.
They are using the same people over and over again because why would you not? I understand that. But, I mean, Joel Embiid is an MVP right now.
Trying to harass Simmons. Managed for Simmons. Green. Lost the lane. Stripped by Caruso and stolen.
Caldwell Pope. Caruso on the drive. Left-handed flips it up. Davis, the offensive rebound, throws it up in the air. Tipped to Caruso. Puts up a three. Got it. Caruso from downtown.
There we go.
And it's a 7-point game.
Caruso, you'll often see him in the closing lineup. Very smart, excellent on the defensive end, and he's trying to make sure they get efficient offensive possessions.
It's giving the Lakers some real energy, Doris.
When you're on the road and you're a little bit fatigued, Mike, helps to have somebody pushing it.
They gotta start making some points here.
Shot won't go. Rebound Davis. 2 minutes remaining. Lakers down 7. James thought about a three. Davis puts up a three. Caruso tips it back up top. Caldwell Pope to Schroeder. Schroeder a three-pointer. Puts it in. Dennis Schroeder from downtown.
Yeah.
4-point game. And the Sixers need timeout. 1:45 remaining.
1:45 left. They scored 9 unanswered points right there by the Lakers, or 9-2 run. I think the Sixers did score 2 points in that. Got within 4 points. So, yeah, Frankie, don't worry, Frankie. The Lakers ain't had a lead yet in this game. Not one lead in this game. It's all right. Don't sweat it. I ain't sweating it. That's what happens. It is a very good game, Melissa. I appreciate this game. This is, like I said, as far as being in the shadow of like Kobe Bryant Day, like I said, being 1 year since his passing. This is actually a fantastic game, and I'm glad that they put the Lakers and the Sixers together. I got to imagine that the NBA thought about this a little bit and said, let's do this. Doc's asking, what are they doing? I know what they're doing. They're screwing it up is what they're doing. What are we doing? We got to figure it out a little bit better than this, guys.
In the second half, 7 of 9 from the field. They have needed it.
I would play through the post here. Usually get a diagonal or
I remember that.
Davis right on a couple of dribbles, drives inside. Ball not loose. Davis tried to save it, but he stepped out of bounds. The Keys are going to say that he had possession. Right now, the shot clock, well, they had it at 6. Now they reset it. That's what Doc Rivers wondering. Yep, they had possession, so it's a 24.
Yeah, now's the time to definitely slow it down. You got to get it down.
It's going to be an offensive
foul call. Harris trying to run off the screen. Wow. Are they going to challenge it? Harris wants a challenge. Call was on him. He's looking at Doc Rivers whether or not to challenge. Not going to challenge. Well, that's not an offensive foul.
No way.
James at the foul line. Pulls back. Lakers down by 4. 1:15 remaining. James looking for a three with a beat on him. Steps back. Shot clock winding down. Now drives. Goes to the beat. Gets inside. Kicks it out. Caldwell Pope for 3. Bang! Caldwell Pope from downtown. It's a 1-point game. 11 straight points now by the Lakers. A minute remaining.
Let's go. Let's go.
What a turnaround here for the Lakers. Simmons with Schroeder on him. Back up top to Embiid. He fakes the 3. Embiid now on the pull-up. Shot won't go. Danny Green, the offensive rebound, and the new 24.
And Embiid out of side the paint. Why doesn't he go post?
14, by the way. 3 in the corner. Shot clock down to 2. Green has to put it up. Shot off the mark. Davis the rebound.
That's just an awful end-of-game possession right there by the Sixers. They were indecisive on the first possession. Get an offensive rebound and again slow to get into it.
Lakers with a chance to take the lead, but Frank Vogel wants a timeout. 19 seconds remaining.
19
on the
seconds.
Shot clock. They were down by 14 here in the fourth, and now with a chance to take the lead.
How about LeBron's pass?
Yeah, I'm at 19 seconds, if you guys can hear.
Somehow finds the angle and makes the pass.
Yes, they have. In the last 5 minutes, they just have not been able to do much of anything.
Grilled spicy deluxe is that grilled chicken that we all know and love with the grilled marks. It's super juicy.
My game is very delayed.
The multi-grain brioche bun, the flavor is just out of this world.
Hey, I'm Amber, and a little thing I love.
And I'm very delayed. I'm delayed by about 30 seconds. There's other people delayed beyond me. Yeah, I tell you, that's why YouTube TV was the one screwing me up.
Trailing 100 to 86 with 4.5 to play, Doris.
Alex Caruso, I thought, gave him a shot of energy when he checked in. He's oftentimes in the closing lineup. Consider they are 4 for 6 from 3.
That's what I have, 19 seconds left, but
They couldn't buy a bucket. 3 for 16. Now all of a sudden, the team that has been dynamic from 3 all year, 5th overall, has found their groove.
Now, Philadelphia still has 1 timeout remaining. The Lakers are now out of timeouts. There's the story from the fourth quarter scoring-wise. Both teams are in the penalty. So it's Davis, Caruso, James, Schroeder, and Caldwell Pope. Bible comes in for defense. Caruso's going to inbound. Lakers trying to stay perfect on the road. They're 10-0 on the road. Schroeder looking finds it to James, guarded by Simmons. Davis cuts, gets the pass, layup is good, and the Lakers take the lead. Timeout, Philadelphia. Anthony Davis makes it 106 to 105. An incredible comeback here on the road.
Just incredible execution. They get a little screen by Schroeder, who delivered the ball to LeBron. What a pass. What a finish. Legendary.
The Dish Voice remote has Google Assistant, which allows you to control all sorts of things, like the lights,
Dim the lights.
and the door,
Lock the door.
and of course, your TV.
Resume moving.
What it can't control? A keen snack radar. The Dish Voice remote with Google Assistant.
is that what I look like? I'm sitting here just waiting for this to be able to go. There's 11 seconds left. They got the timeout. Sixers got the ball.
The play started, Mike, with Schroeder receiving the inbound pass. Then he goes and sets a corner screen for Anthony Davis. Joel Embiid is the big, at 7 feet, trying to contend with that. And the pass is perfectly placed by LeBron James. Danny Green reaching and slapping instead of sort of pinching in. And Anthony Davis, that's championship execution.
Here we go, baby. 11 seconds left. Sixers ball. Fourth quarter. Here we go. There we go. 11 seconds left. I'm not paying attention to anybody that's going on. I got my hand up above the thing so I don't see. 5, 4, 3, 2! 2.4 seconds left. Yeah! Yeah! Tobias Harris with the 2-point rainbow over everybody. What a game. What a game. That's what I'm talking about. You know, at least it wasn't like 12 points, 15 points, 18 points. Bam! What a play. Tobias Harris with the boom in there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. And I tell you, that was the one time. And finally, it did not like skip on me or anything like that. That's what I like to see. Oh man, what a game that was! Wasn't that a freaking awesome game? I did. It went back and forth. Oh, Melissa, I'm sorry. Do you want to hug it out? I'll give you a hug. Here's a big hug from me to you. You can stop crying now. You can stop crying because the Sixers beat the Lakers. They show up the #1 team in the West. That's their first loss on the road. That's what I'm talking about. And I got to get my song on. We're going to listen to this whole one here. We're going to listen to this whole song here. Let's go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Beating King James tonight. Oh, yeah. And it went down to the last second. It's not the way I would have liked to do it. I would have rather had them win by like 8 or 10. But the fact that they were able to pull it out in the end, that's all that matters. It's a big W, and the Lakers are going home with the big L. That's what I like to see. That's right. Yeah. That's right. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. What a game tonight. The Sixers really were able to pull off a lot. Let's go over some of the details of the game tonight. There was a lot of fun tonight. That's right. Let's go. 107-106. The Lakers, led by LeBron James tonight, with 34 points. And Anthony Davis had 23. Schroeder had 16 points, all in the second half tonight. Definitely was the spark that led the Lakers back in the fourth quarter. He just seemed to be unstoppable in the last 5 minutes. Kept making them threes. Really made things a lot harder for the Sixers than it needed to be. Everybody. And tonight, the Sixers were led by Joel Embiid with 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And Ben Simmons with his 31st triple-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. And Tobias Harris with 24 points and 7 rebounds. But the biggest 2 points of the game was the last 2. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And then 14 points by Danny Green, 9 by Shake Milton. And Furkan also had 8 points. What a game. It went back and forth a lot tonight. Like I said, the Sixers seemed to be up by 10, 11 points, and then it would come back down and get close. Then they'd get back up to 10, 11 points, and then it would get close again. And then to take the lead, the Lakers that take the lead with literally, I tell you, I love that song. And I tell you, to take the lead with 11 seconds left to go, and that was very clutch for the way that they were able to score that point for Tobias Harris to get that to give the Lakers their first loss on the road this year. I tell you, and that is what the best of the Western Conference and the best of the Eastern Conference games should look like. And I tell you, especially because it was, high end, like I said, high end on the, we were ahead by like 16 points at one point, got it all the way down to 2, and then they take the lead. But I tell you what, I'm going to let some people come on. If you guys want to come on and talk about it for a second, let's talk about the Sixers. So everybody wants to come on for just a second. I'm going to do it up until, I got 15 minutes to go before I get to the 3-hour mark, and that's what I'm going to do. So if you guys want to come on, come on. If you're on TikTok, you got to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe over there, like I said, or hit me on Northeast Streaming Sports. Either way, let's go. No, Finn, we ain't talking hockey today. I'm talking Sixers fans or Lakers fans. Sorry, Finn, you're going to go. I'm sorry. You come on every hockey game. I'm not trying to do that. Same thing. I'm not talking to football fans. I'm talking to Sixers fans tonight.
Let's go.
That's right. It was what a game tonight. It was a fun game. I know you're a Bulls fan. You know what I mean? But it was a great game tonight.
I really like Joel Embiid. That's why I'm a little Sixers fan. Not really, but I like to see the Sixers win.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hey, Melissa, I know that you keep talking about it. Don't worry, Finn. Don't get angry with me, Finn. That's okay. I'm not angry with you. It's what it is. You're the man. Finn's the man. He's getting a little upset with me because I told him no hockey tonight. He always wants to jump on, but that's I told him no hockey tonight. That's all right, Finn. Finn, I love you. But Melissa, you keep telling me I suck. I want you to come on the show and tell me that I suck. That's what I'm talking about. Same thing. Where's he at? Frankie.
Don't be no bandwagon.
Huh?
I said don't be no bandwagon.
That's all right. Oh, I got another guy who's calling me a Pinto. Oh, yo, Pinto, you can take your Pinto and shove it up your butto is what you can do. That's what I'm talking about tonight because the Sixers smacked your team is what they did. They smacked your team. That's right. They were up, and then they were down. With 11 seconds left, you guys took the lead. But what happened? Smacked by Tobias Harris from a big rainbow shot that went in the net. That's what and they did look good tonight. That was a fun game tonight. It was a lot of fun to watch.
That's how you watch. That's what you call a number one in the East and number one in the West.
That's exactly that is I believe that this is going to be that was a precursor for what the finals could look like. I really believe that these two teams will meet in the finals. I think that the only thing that could stop that would be possibly the Clippers, but that it's going to be an LA Philly finals this year.
I would like to see in the it's the playoffs. It's the last round of the playoffs. I would like to see the Bucks and the Sixers.
Oh well, I think that's what you're going to see. You're going to see the Bucks and the Sixers.
That or the Bucks and the Celtics, or the Sixers and the Celtics.
Well, and I have a feeling you're going to see it kind of exactly like that. That it's going to be, that the Celtics are going to wind up being the third seed, and that they're going to have to go through Philly because I think Philly's going to be the number 2 seed in the East. I don't think we'll hold the number 1 spot, but I think we'll be the number 2 seed, and then with that. We'll wind up playing the Celtics, who will be the 3 seed. So in the first round, we'll have to play somebody like the 7th seed or whatever, and then we'll wind up playing the Celtics, and then we'll play the Bucks, and then we go to play the Lakers
and beat the Lakers.
That's right. Beat LA. That's yeah. Like I was around when I heard that. Melissa, what is that? Oh, don't be making excuses, Melissa. Don't be making excuses. Come on the show, Melissa. Come tell me that I suck. Yeah, they weren't tired. They came back pretty well. They came back pretty well. Hey, listen, the Lakers are a really good team. And you could tell they were shooting 3 after 3 after 3. And Schroeder was shredding the Sixers for the last 6 minutes of that fourth quarter.
The Lakers are a good team, and if you say wrong, then you don't watch basketball. But
right, exactly. That's that. First off, LeBron James is arguably the best player ever. You know what I mean? He's the best player ever. Yeah, Bradley Beal. I hear this. I know that they're talking about it. Truth of the matter is that to get Bradley we're going to wind up losing Ben. That's what's going to happen, and I don't know that that's going to take place.
Once Ben can hit the three, then you guys have Ben's going to be a great player.
Right. I agree. Well, he's not going to hit the three. He's never going to shoot the puck or shoot the ball. He's just not going to. That's just the way he is. And that's okay. That's all right. You got to deal with that. But
didn't you guys have Jimmy Butler at one point?
That was a couple of years ago. And then he decided to go to Miami. So, and I can understand. I don't know what it was. I don't think he got along with the coach. There he is. I got to bring him on. I'm going to let you go, WTF, because I got to yell at my man here for a minute. So I appreciate you coming on. Go Sixers. Yeah. Go Sixers. All right. And I got Frankie C. He's a Boston guy, but he's a Lakers fan. And guess what? Damn Lakers went down to the real team tonight. The best team in the East. Smack the best team in the West. That's what I like to see.
Oh, yeah. Hey, at the end of the day, it was an amazing, amazing game. Amazing.
No, I agree.
One of the best.
I'm glad to see the Lakers come back, and not make it like you could with 5 minutes and 4 minutes left of the game, down by like 12 and 14 points. You could see a team like certain times teams will quit, and that'll be the end of it. And it like extends like 18, 20 points. Not the Lakers. That's not what they do. And they, like I said, 13-0 run to take the lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. It was great. Those free throws is what is what mattered at the end. And I believe what Schroeder did coming back out of halftime, missing about I think he went 0 for 8 in the first half, and then coming back and scoring about 16 points in the second half. That was a big differential right there as well. It was an amazing game. In my opinion, it was the game of the year. And that's what we expect. The first seed in the West versus the first seed in the East. And that can be the NBA Finals matchup. We don't know yet. But if it is, we're going to have one heck of an NBA Finals, guys. It's going to be amazing.
I agree. I thought that was a really good precursor for the NBA Finals. And I thought – and it kind of happened exactly – the only thing that I thought may have happened a little differently would have been that Dwight Howard would have had a little bit stronger of a performance than he did. Figuring that he was going to come back and fight it out a little bit. But, the fact that Danny Green did so well, of course, against his old team, that kind of helped out a little bit. So I kind of, like I said, that was the one thing I expected Ben Simmons to bring it. He always loves to bring it when he's going up against the King. Something about like they have a really good a really strong relationship, those two. And he brings out the best in Ben Simmons. So that's kind of the reason why that stuff happens and such. So that was just a lot of fun to watch. And just even the banter, the hard fouls, like it was almost like old time basketball for a minute. You know what I mean?
It was.
It had that feel about it, And of course, the referees had to take control and say, like, all right, guys, calm down a little bit. Just calm down. Because they were hard fouls. And that makes the game fun. But think about it. Think about what really did the Lakers in. Missing 4 free throws in a row, in the middle of the fourth quarter. That's the game. That's the difference in the game.
And by two of their greatest all-stars as well, Anthony Davis and LeBron James, both missing their free throws. So that was a big major hiccup there. But the funny thing about what you say about Danny Green, he was a former Laker, and the reason why I believe the Lakers let him go was because of the missed threes that he has shot last year. He shot a lot of missed three-pointers, and for him to play against his former team tonight, he did amazing with the three-pointers tonight, and he just showed up the Lakers that, hey, you guys let me go for no reason because I still got it, and I'm going to prove it to you guys, and this is what he did.
Right, and like I said, 14 points, 6 rebounds. I mean, he was all over the court. I mean, he played 36 minutes out there, so he was definitely a big part of what happened. And that, like I said, that's the type of game that I want to be able to see. I love it when it's that type of competition and that type of fight between each other. And that's what I expect to see. That was a playoff basketball game very early in the season. And I would expect it. I'm glad that they did this because everybody wondered why the Sixers got snubbed on Christmas Day. That they didn't play on Christmas Day, and the Sixers felt snubbed because of that. Now, getting swept out of the first round is the reason why they got snubbed for that. But I really do appreciate, like I said, somebody was thinking that, hey, we have to have the Lakers and the Sixers meet on the anniversary of Kobe Bryant.
It was real special, and for the game that we've seen tonight, especially on a day for the anniversary of Kobe Bryant, we couldn't ask for a better basketball game. We really couldn't. It was amazing all around. Ben Simmons turned up the way he needed to, and like you said, against the King, and he had the Ric Flair momentum in him. If all of you know Ric Flair, he says, in order to be the man, you have to beat the man, and that's what he proved tonight. He went in and he said, "Okay, LeBron, come in my house," and he just showed, "This is my house. You're not leaving away with a W."
Right, and you know what? The Lakers, for some reason, do not seem to play well when it comes to Philadelphia. Even it was like last year and the year before, the Lakers, since LeBron has been with the Lakers have not fared well in Philly. And that's just kind of, just what happens, and it's not, not for anything. I mean, LeBron, not on LeBron's fault. I mean, he scored 34 points tonight. He cried to get to the foul line a lot. He seemed like he was crying half the game. He's like, "Wah, they hit me. Wah." You know what I mean? That's vintage LeBron James right there. But that's how he gets the calls and stuff like that. I understand. It's when you're the best player in the league, you get to cry when they're not calling fouls on you for every time. But
yeah. I'm not a big LeBron James fan. But when you get the man that can win you a championship on your team, hey, I'm gonna take it. If he brought me a title back, and the first one in 10 years, I'm gonna accept it. But I'm not a big LeBron James fan, like you said. He is a big crybaby, yeah.
You know what? But I like throwing hate on the best. On the greatest players of the game, I love throwing hate. Like, same thing with Tom. Same thing with Sidney. Sidney, the baby Crosby. I hate those guys. But it's because I respect their game, because I give respect to the fact that they are great players, I mean, honest to God, when they were talking about having LeBron come here, I wanted him to come. I'm like, well, what happens when you win a championship in Philadelphia? You get a statue made for you. That's what happens. So if there was a statue of LeBron outside of the Wells Fargo Center, I'd be happy about that, because that means they came with a ring. You know what I mean? And a parade. Yep. And that's what I want to see. Yep. That's the big deal. I want to see those types of things. I want championships. That's what I want. And I don't care. Now, if Sidney Crosby was to ever come to the Flyers, I would hate the Flyers. I never want him to be on my team, because I always want to hate him. I always want to hate him. You know what I mean? I never want him on my team, because I would rather hate him. You know what I mean? If he was on my team, I'd have to start to like him, and I couldn't do that.
Right. I understand what you mean. I totally understand.
But it's same thing with Tom Brady. Now I'm gonna be in Tampa for the Super Bowl.
Oh,
so, and I'm kind of thinking about like who I want to root for, and honestly,
root for the goal.
Root for myself. I'm gonna root for myself, because I want to be there for the party. I want to be there if Tampa wins that Super Bowl. What party is that going to be? We're all going to be getting late.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I want to be here for the party. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about. So ultimately, I mean, I don't have any skin in the game, but since I'm going to be in Tampa and the Super Bowl's in Tampa and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing and it's like a home Super Bowl and I'm going to be at a Tampa Bay tailgate party, well, how do I not? How do I not?
It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to see you live. I know we're gonna have a great time watching you. And I can't wait. And I see on the bottom of your charity. Trust me, I promise you, I will donate $10 to your charity. Not only just like I said, I sent you the message not only for that, but for you as well and for your charity. I support that.
I appreciate that. It's for Eagles Autism. I'm going to be doing that. Was kind of my New Year's resolution. I don't quit anything, because nobody likes a quitter. So I'm one of those things where I have, so when I when I do a resolution, my resolution this year was that I'm going to raise $25,000 for charity. This is the first charity to start, and it happens in May. And my goal for this one is to raise. I said $3,000 is the minimum. I'm trying to get $5,000. I've never raised any money for charity before, like anything like that. So I'm trying to do whatever I can. And like I said, I'm giving away some great prizes. You know, you can come hang with me at an Eagles football game, me and another super fan, and we'll be on the front row. And it's likely that, they always like to show the best looking people on TV. So it's likely that you'll get on TV because they always show this pretty face on television every time I go. So, that's just kind of the fun part of that.
Hey, if it's like that, man, I'll just say the heck with it. I'll get the ticket for myself. I wouldn't care who you guys play. If it's whoever, if it's a team that I honestly don't like, and you guys are facing them, then I'm gonna root for the Eagles. Honestly, for the NFC East, honestly, and to be totally honest, I always go for the Eagles. I do not like the Giants. Obviously, you can see the background. You know why. I do not like the Cowboys because they're cowgirls. And I do not like the Washington because they don't even have a name. So the one team I do go for is the Eagles. And yeah, man, I'll love to go. I'll love to go with you. We'll party. We'll hang out.
Well, and it's going to be a couple years from now, but I'll be up in New England for that game. So I know that we played them last year or 2 years ago. So it's going to be another 2 years before we get there. Yeah. I'm going to be back up in New England because I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait another 8 years before I get up to New England. I was trying to go a couple of years ago and I didn't make it. So now's the time to try to go in a couple more years. So when I come up there, you got to get me a seat because I like to sit low towards the field. That's where I am because I want the players to hear me loud and proud.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
So, but. Anyways, and listen, I've gone 3 hours tonight, so it's time to take this all off. It was a great night tonight. Great game. I appreciate you coming on the show. Like I said, I'm glad that your team lost tonight. But the better team showed itself tonight. That's what I'm talking about. The Sixers did it. Frankie, I appreciate it. And tell them about your show real fast before you go.
Yeah, you guys could tune into Frankie C Sports. I'm also streaming on Northeast Streaming Sports as well. If you guys is that easier for you guys to find me. I'm also on YouTube at Frankie C Sports. I'm also going to be creating a Twitter as well. I'm just starting my podcast. This Saturday, I will be doing a live stream where I have former people that represented their teams in the Super Bowl, such as Eagle fans, like the Philly sports guy. I got Giant fans. I got what up? I'm sorry. I apologize.
I guess Patriots the Patriots have only been in like 1 or 2 Super Bowls in the last few years.
I got a bunch of people coming in. They just want to talk about their teams and their reactions on when they seen their teams won the Super Bowl. Just because it's Super Bowl weekend, I won't be doing a podcast next weekend because I'll be getting ready for the Northeast Streaming Sports big Super Bowl show. And getting ready to watch you in Tampa and party up at the tailgate. So, yeah, guys, just follow the Frankie C Sports. And if it's easier for you guys to find me, I'll also be on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Absolutely. Awesome, Frankie. Thank you so much for coming on. I really do appreciate it. And, hey, listen, your Lakers put up a good fight, but they got smacked down just like they're supposed to when they come to Philadelphia. Let's go. All right. Thank you so much, Frankie. You have a great
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you, man.
All right. Take care. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I got a couple of guys. You guys got to show up your cameras real fast if you want to come on. I'm going to put you on for like 2 minutes, but I'm going to get out of here quick. Let's go. We got to go Sixers right here. What's up, my man?
Go Sixers!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Jake?
Yo, you fucking faggot. Fuck you, nigger. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why we got douchebags all over the place, man. You got douchebags all over the place. But anyways, yeah, I hear you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Fan. Been one since I've been born.
Yep. So there
When's
we go.
The next game?
Next game is on Friday night. We got the Flyers tomorrow night against the Devils, and then we got I'm not sure who the Sixers are playing. I think they go on the road, but like I said, what a night tonight! What a night tonight it was.
Indeed.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later. Go Sixers!
I appreciate it. Go Sixers. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. I really do appreciate it. And, like I said, it was a fun night tonight. I had a blast with everybody. Thank everybody for coming on. And like I said, I have haters all over the place. So please don't let that last guy disturb. Just say next time we got it all happening. And what a game tonight by the Philadelphia 76ers. We got to do it one more time. We got to do it one more time to just come back on this one more time. Let's go. No, get out of here. Get out of here. Let's do it one more time. We'll end with it. We got to get it on. I had it on here for a second, and then it just, again, like everything else, it's fighting me all night long. That's right, baby. Number 1 in the East. That's what I'm talking about. And we hold serve against the number 1 team in the West. Let's go, Sixers. Yeah. And again, the final score of tonight, Sixers winning 107-106. They are still leading the Eastern Conference with a 13-6 record. And they beat the Lakers, who fall to 14-5. And actually, that was their first loss on the road tonight. And Sixers were led by Joel Embiid with 28 points and Ben Simmons with 17 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists for his 31st all-time triple-double. Tobias Harris with 24 points, but 2 points no bigger than a big rainbow shot. He shot the win in the net, and then was for the game winner. And 14 points by the ex-Laker, Danny Green. What an all-around team performance put together tonight for the Sixers, and they did a great job tonight. Let's go, Sixers! 10-9-8 76ers! Yeah! Good night, guys. Thank you. You guys have a great night. Let's go, Sixers. Yeah!